everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to another episode of my Gems of War Let's Play. It's been a week since I did an episode for this Let's Play, and in the meantime I've mostly just been farming with maps, getting some trade stones, trying to get some troops traded, and going over like the troops that I have and been trying to find some teams. So today I'm going to be showing you one of the teams I've created. I've showed it before, but it works really well. Before I do, let's just open these 150 glory keys real quick, see what we get. Anything new? Nope. Probably not going to get anything new. We've gotten pretty much everything at this point as far as the basics. And we did get one, Behemoth. Behemoth isn't as good as it used to be, but it's still really good with things like Valkyrie and, well, basically just Valkyrie. It deals damage to all enemies and then destroys 10 random gems. So, fairly good. That full AoE is what makes him really good with magic buffs and with Valkyrie, since you can get him up pretty quick. For the most part, his traits are okay. You really wouldn't need him. He's basically just an immense tank, because he does gain a lot of HP. And with that Pervious, it does help some, but Devour just hits him straight down. So, it's not particularly good since it's not that offensive. Just with the cast he is. And then we get nothing else. And also, something else I'll need to make for a team sometime in the future, because I know a lot of you probably are at this point, because I've been showing all the Rwani teams so much lately. The Anubite pack and the Setite pack for this week. The Anubite Warrior you don't need, unless the only reason you'd ever buy this pack is if you need the Arcane Mountain trade stones. I currently don't really need it. I don't feel like trading up my Maw for that much glory, and I'd rather save it for like my Queen Mab or something like that. But this Setite pack, you definitely want to get at least one. He gives armor to an ally and then deals that ally's armor as damage. So you can cast it on something like Paladin or Rwani, and you'll just be giving them more armor, plus you'll be doing their armor as damage. So it is really good with troops like that. It's also good with troops that just gain armor naturally and have like really high natural armor on them. So we are going to get one of him. We'll find a use for him sometime in the future. You don't need to worry about the Anubite pack, though. So, let's open these last 12 keys. And then let's actually get into this team that I want to show. The team I am going to show is an extremely good soul farming team. It's actually probably one of the best soul farming teams in the game right now. Let's see, what is this? That would be way too strong. But let's go into the middle team. I have been trying to do the 3 trophies lately. That should be fine. But it is Aberith, Valkyrie, Green Slime, and Keeper of Souls. What makes this team so good at farming souls is both Valkyrie and Keeper of Souls both have the Necromancy trait. And as you can see, I already got Valkyrie fully traded, and I have one trait on all of the other ones. But the main thing here is the Keeper of Souls, who's doing another 50%. So that's a 100% bonus. So every time Valkyrie casts, we are getting 14 souls, plus whatever our bonuses from armor and everything like that. Do keep in mind, both of these 50% from Necromancer only goes up to the 40 cap, and then it's raised by armor, difficulty bonus, and VIP bonus if you happen to have any. One particularly good thing about this team is you don't really need Green Slime or Keeper Souls that leveled. Of course, you're going to be getting them leveled as you're farming a bunch of souls with them, but I haven't been using this team that much, so I'm still a little bit low on souls, which is the main reason why I switched to this team instead of just a Tyree team, because I've gotten to the point where I have enough net maps. If we go into maps, I've been using probably about 20 to 50 a week, and even at that, we have 72 maps left still, so I don't really need to be using Tyree teams anymore for the most part. I have a decent amount, and once you start getting up to like the 100 mark for maps, you really don't need to have a Tyree in your team anymore. So anyways, let's go to this soul farming team and see how it does. And keep in mind, the Green Slime's only level 10, and the Keeper of Souls only level 8, and they both actually have, I think, 19 durability overall. So you don't really need them to leveled, because for the most part, all their leveling is really doing is increasing how much they'll survive. Because Green Slime, you're basically never going to get to that creature unless your first 2 die, and that's very, very unlikely. and Keeper Souls in the back. He doesn't get any magic or anything like that. And since he's all the way in the back, you don't really need him leveled too much either. Of course, I will be leveling them in the future just to make sure they don't die so quick. But you don't really need them initially if you're low in souls like I am right now. So, what are we doing right now? Probably should be filling up Green Slime. Green Slime or Valkyrie is the best two to start off on this team. So we're getting a bit of both there. And now we'll be able to cast the Green Slime. And hopefully we'll get an extra turn off it. It creates 5 green gems and then transforms all of the greens into purples. Plus it gains some extra stats a little bit. And we did get that extra turn off it. As you can see, our Abrath here, we do have the first trait. The other two are really good, but they start running into arcanes. Only the first trait on all troops are really easy to obtain. But on epics and legends, the second and third trait cost an excessive amount of arcanes for early on in the game. So we do have the arcane trait, so anytime anyone on the team casts, including itself, it gains +1 magic, which is going to be increasing how much attack it gets every single cast. So let's take these purples here. He's 1 mana short, unfortunately, so we'll probably just have to take another purple right there.
Surge.
And now we can just remove the entire board away. When it removes the board, it's going to be able to get things like 3 times, 4 times, pairs, and all that kind of stuff. It's not like a shuffle that just like removes all of them, or not really removes, but shuffle only moves the board, and it doesn't like match up 3s or anything like that. But when you remove the entire board with an ability like this, it can do stuff. So let's see if that actually triggers right now so I can show you. So like right there, we actually got a pair. If you were to use shuffle, none of this would be happening. But luckily, a complete board removal does. And he's the only troop currently in the game that does something like that. Okay, right now, we don't have anywhere good where we can cast Keeper Souls. So we are going to go, ideally we would want yellow right now, but I guess we'll just have to go with purple or, yeah, just purple. Purple or blue, I meant. I want to keep the blues a little bit so we can use it on Valkyrie. Right now, I do want to try getting the skulls down, but there's nowhere where we can get an extra turn, so let's just take these these yellows actually.
Surge.
And then we'll cast this next turn. Probably on the yellow. And the really good part about this team with Abrath is if the board isn't that good, you can just completely reshuffle it if none of these can cast well, and then you'll just be able to cast it afterwards. We won't need that right now, though, because the board is set up well. We'll just take it right there. We'll get that attack. We'll take this. Another attack. You basically one-shot everything with this team. That's basically its premise. Unless they have, like, Stone Skin or anything, but that's not too likely this early on in the game. Even later on, you probably won't see it on too many teams. So we'll take that. And Keeper Souls will finish it off next match. And yep. So yeah, there we go. We had one-shot all of them, I believe, and we got that double necromancy, and we got 46 from only using Valkyrie like 1 or 2 times. So let's see if we can try getting into some free trophies. Let's just take this real quick. Claim the next rank reward. Need the souls. There's so many teams I want to try on this account, but I don't have enough souls for it. Because I almost forgot how many souls things cost in this game. So this looks like he's a little bit lower. Nothing too strong. That bat is basically the main thing that's on his team right now. Silent One is a little bit too low of a level to really be a threat. So let's get into it. Okay, so what do we have on the board? Thinking about these yellows. He'll take the skulls, but we'll get those yellows more. And we should hopefully be able to use it on blue somewhere. Purple seems like the only option. So we're gonna go for it. And I do finally have that water link trait on Valkyrie, so we are getting +1 extra blue every single blue match we did. So we just got two extra blue right there from both of those, thanks to having that trait. So we are going to take these blues. Actually, he's going to take this browns. I thought it was going to do that, and oh well. Luckily, he doesn't use brown, so that doesn't mean anything. He has water link too, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. Luckily, it's only going to his bat, not his silent one. His bat's only doing 9 damage to all right now, so it's going to take him 2 casts before he can start killing everything. Also, green slime, you'll notice he has a really high HP and no armor. If I'm not mistaken, Green Slime has the highest HP of any troop in the game. It's either him or the Berserker. I forget. I believe it's Green Slime, though. So let's see here. We're going to clear the board because we just converted the purples. So there's not that many purples left to really use on this board. So we're going to want to just clear it off, gain our little bit of HP back from that full heal. And we got an extra turn, like you just saw there, because it removes the whole board. And from here, we'll just keep taking all the 4 times and cast probably Green Slime. Take that.
Mana surge.
And let's see, Green Slime or Skulls. Skulls won't one-shot him, so we're actually going to go with the Green Slime. And then probably follow it up with Abrath removing the board. Actually, yeah, we'll use this first. I was just going to remove the board first, but we're going to go for this.
Mana surge.
We did not get an extra turn, but we got plenty of mana. He'll just take some Skulls. And we can't really do anything on the board. Well, we could with the Skulls probably. But I'm probably just going to remove the board so we can get that instant shot. Plus, Abrath's starting to get a little bit low on HP. We want to make sure he doesn't die. I got 1 lose earlier to like a level 150 this week because, well, mostly because I had a Goblin Loop team. And you know how annoying those teams are without a freeze. So, what are we doing here? Probably getting Skulls off the ground.
Rise from the dead, my minion.
And from there, we have a couple options. Probably you want more purples, or we can just convert. Actually, I'm going to go for the convert, even though it's on a pretty bad color. I'm just going to recast Abrath.
Mana surge.
After I take some Skulls, that is. Or never mind, we won't need to. We're just going to kill them all. It's so much fun to just one-shot everything. I miss being able to do that. So let's get into another one. Let's see if we can get our max souls of 70 this turn, or next match here. So nothing too hard in this one. Okay, so we're going to take these Skulls right here. And that doesn't leave us with too much to do. We'll probably just keep filling up Valkyrie. So we'll take these yellows, let it take the Skull, let it take those reds. We'll be taking the reds over here. Oh, it's gonna, never mind. We'll get that. And from there, we will let it take Skulls. And I'm gonna be converting probably the brown or the red next turn, depends how things fall. So he's gonna take those Skulls. And it looks like we are going to go red.
Mana surge.
And that will fill up Abrath. We can't do anything there, or anywhere. So we are going to remove the entire board. And that will bring us up to one-shot status. And let's see here. I really want green, but there's no green, so let's take the purples. And we can hope for a Skull. Didn't get it.
Mana surge.
He'll use his Tyree next turn. And we can finally get our green. So let's use that and convert them over. Oh, was that brown just sitting there? Oops. Well, he'll take those Skulls. And we'll take these browns and not just let them sit there that time. And hopefully get an extra turn in this general area. Yep, we got it.
Mana surge.
And we'll take that. That'll fill up Keeper Souls. And from here, we'll probably just remove the board. I don't see any good spot to cast this. Oops, that's not Abrath. Come on. And he just gained 16 attack right there. We just went from 31 to 47. We didn't get that extra turn, though, so we'll be taking that. And probably cast... okay, well, guys, Dark Maiden. Normally cast the one up front, but... from here, I guess we'll finish them off with the Browns. We'll be able to do it right there, and then that should be the game after right there. And it seems we won't be able to get Valkyrie all the way up. Sometimes you won't be able to get her all the way, but as you get her more leveled, more Magic Kingdom, she'll be getting even closer. And with a 100% bonus, it doesn't take her long at all to get up to towards the max. So even quick games like this will give a lot of souls. Like right there, we just got 46 souls again. So quite a bit of souls. Let's do one more. These are actually going pretty quick. But yeah, if you have a Keeper of Souls, it is definitely a good idea to make a team with Valkyrie and Keeper of Souls. Because that combination with both of their necromancy traits, you're going to be getting a lot of bonus souls. So, let's get into this last one. Bunch of legends and epics. Actually, all legends and epics. And from here, we'll probably just leave that skull there. Don't worry if he takes it. We'll take that. Didn't get a surge off. I was hoping for a surge off that. So now we'll have to waste another turn getting red or yellow. And we'll make it purple and yellow. Oh, he took our blues that we need. I was going to convert them next turn. We do have a couple options to convert. None of them is really going to give that much mana, though. So we are just going to take this instead.
Mana surge.
And now we'll just remove the board because there isn't too much we can do on it. We can't convert the blues anywhere. And we can't kill him with those skulls. It would just be wasting a turn if we take it. So let's remove the board. Up to 30 attack now. Plus we got an extra turn right off those skulls. Let's see. I could convert the reds, get a bunch of mana, but we're not getting an extra turn off in. I don't see anywhere where we can. So we're just going to have to settle with these skulls. Go for the one shot. And from here, can we still not do anything with the blues? Gosh. I can see that. I just want to... Okay, I guess we're happy to go with that. And we can finally do something with the blues right on the brown there. And from here, do we go for that or just the skulls? Probably the skulls. Actually, these skulls. We'll get yellow as well. Plus, we just denied him from being able to get skulls. So we'll be able to cast Valkyrie one more time, and that'll wrap it up for this match. This team goes pretty quick with the one shot. This actually used to be one of the best teams in the game back when, before legendary traits existed. Mostly because you still had this arcane huge combo, and you still had Keeper of Souls with the necromancy trait. And both of these were exactly the same. So it worked really well back then. It still works really well now. It's just there's a lot of other teams that are slightly stronger. But for soul farming, this team definitely excels if you can get all of these on a team. But the only two you really need, though, while Abrath and the green slime help, the main two that are making this team happen is Keeper of Souls with its first trait and Valkyrie. So as long as you have those two, you'll be able to easily make a solid team that gets a 100% bonus for the amount of souls that you gain per match. But of course, that's still capped by the 40, but it makes it a lot quicker to get there. And since Valkyrie has a much lower magic early on in the game than later in the game, it works really well to have a 100% bonus instead of just Valkyrie's 50%. So from here, we can't do much, so we'll take those, get out of the way. See if there's anything else. We'll take these reds, get the skulls off them. Also get those yellows, hopefully a surge, no surge. And that would be the match. So yeah, leave a like if you found this team helpful. If you need any help building any other teams, feel free to leave a comment below and I will assist you with that. Let's see, blue or purple? I am trying to even these out now, so we're going to be going with blue right here for that level up. And we got a useless weapon. Yay. So yeah, that will wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.